welcome back and thank you very much for watching. So for today's video, this will be a get ready with me, a chatty one in which I will test a lot of new stuff that I bought recently. Put my hair in place so I don't have anything in front of me. So I have a lot of Fenty Beauty products. Well, not a lot, two. I bought two products from the Beach Please collection. Two products that I knew I would really just enjoy using, and not only this, but two products that I know I will use a lot because these are just my kind of products. And the two products that I got are the Killawatt foil in Sand Castle and Mint Mojito. This one, gorgeous. And the Island Bling, again eyeshadow cream shadow duo. So now, as the first thing, I will just start with my Tarte RainForest of the Sea concealer, and I will apply this on my eyes. So this will be my eyeshadow base, and this smells really funky, but it's a nice one if you want to use it as an eyeshadow primer if you have dry eyelids like I do. And I just blend it with my Anju fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is actually in the color Fair, so it will be a very bright kind of base, eyeshadow base. As the next step, I think I will use this side from the Island Bling liquid eyeshadow duo. So the dark one, the dark brown. And this is like a chocolatey brown with some gold. I will also take this Anju brush. It's like a bigger eyeliner brush. And I will try to create, let me just take my mirror. I will try to kind of create a cat eye look using this eyeshadow. Because this is a lovely, brown shade. It's not super light, so I think this will look nice as an eyeliner kind of look. And maybe a bit smudged. And now I'm just trying to smudge this entire eyeliner. And I feel like with this cream shadow, you get kind of the same effects as with her liquid eyeliners that she launched in another collection. Because when you try to like smudge this, once it's dry, a bit more dry, you start seeing more of this, golden shimmer. So that's pretty. Now that we have all this goodness smudged, I really like how this looks. I will use the other side, the more lighter goldy kind of side, and this one will go basically on my inner corners, and again I will try to smudge it in here, so will be a bit of a ombre kind of effect there. Well, I hope this is what I will have in the end. And I'm using a small Hakuhodo brush to apply this. This side is definitely more just glittery, just like chunks of glitter, than this one, because this one has more color. This is more glitter. Maybe it's also because it's so light. But yeah, you got the idea. We'll try to apply this in here and to smudge it a bit. And this is how it looks like. I think it's very pretty, and I really like the combination of these two cream shadows. So this one can be used just on its own on the eyes, and you can have a really smoky kind of liner look, or again you can use only this side for a very nice smoky brown kind of eye makeup, or maybe just this for like this sparkle. Now I will use on this tiny brush my Defa Cosmetics Aqua Shake. This is a basic makeup remover which I really like, and I will try to correct the lines that I have in here. I will correct it more, of course, with my concealer, but this is also a necessary step. And I'm moving on to my mascara. This is the 16 brand Chosunga 22 Black Mascara that I really like. This is a Korean beauty brand, and it's one of my favorite mascaras. I really like the wand, I really like the formula itself. Usually, Asian beauty brands are really good when it comes to eyeliners and mascaras. And I will also use my false lashes. These are Smokey Muse from House of Lashes. Probably the only pair of lashes from House of Lashes I actually really like, and my duo adhesive, this is the latex free one. Okay, now that I finished with the eyes, I will go ahead and do my face. So for the face I will use the Hangover RX primer from Too Faced, which is one of my favorite primers because it does not contain silicones, so that's a bonus always, but also indeed makes my makeup to last longer and to not basically the foundation to fall inside my smile lines or any kind of, you know, fine lines I have around my face. As a foundation I will use the Pastel Beauty Silky Dream foundation in the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric, because this one is too light, this one is too dark, and I really like to combine the texture of these two so they mix together really nicely. So I'm just applying this in here and then I will blend it with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. And I will try to just make it a bit more sheer because these both give me medium to full kind of coverage. And I want more like a lighter medium kind of coverage for this look. As a concealer, I'm using my Pure Ink Concealer. And I'm applying this just underneath the eyes to brighten this area. And now I will set everything with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and my big hug water brush. And I will start with this underneath under eye area, and then I will apply a little bit on my T-zone as well. Okay, so I finished my eyebrows. I used a little bit of Archery from Soap & Glory. This is the pen and liner for the brows, and I used the pen, and also I used a little bit of my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. Now usually I skip this step in my videos because I'm trying to grow my eyebrows and there's a lot of hair, and I just try to create a nice shape with this pencil and then to just brush them up a little bit, and that's it. And usually it takes a while, you know, to perfect everything, but they look kind of decent right now. So now I will just finish off with my eyes, and I think I will just use, I don't even know, should I use something or not? Okay, I will just use a little bit of this brown underneath my eyes and then a little bit of this glittery eyeshadow. Again, I will use this eyeliner brush to apply it precisely in here, and then I will just try to blend it. I'm not applying too much, I just want a little bit of definition in there. Now on my waterline I will use this Pastel Beauty Eye Kohl in the shade number 334. So it's a lovely kind of like peachy ivory shade. Now mascara, and then the eyes are finished. Okay, change of plans. I actually applied my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the color Hot Chocolate number 2 in my waterline, because I feel like this, you know, dark brown works very well with this brown from the liquid eyeshadow. For my contour, I will use my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Sculpting Palette Matte one, and I'm using the middle shade because this works very well as a contour shade for fair, light, and probably light to medium skin tones. Also, I will add a little bit of Ofra Bellini blush. This is Zoeva 132 blush. It's a lovely peachy pink, just on the apples. And now for the highlight, I will use, I think I will use Sandcastle from the Killawatt duo. Now I bought this not to use it specifically for my face, but more for the eyes. But I guess I can try it. Just very, very lightly. And for the lips, I will use one of the new Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. And I will use this one called Soft Touch. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and let me know if you tried any of the Fenty Beauty new products from the Beach Please collection. And I will see you in my next video.